Jamaica.
It was a year when Jamaica took the world title.
This feels like a dream. I'm just so grateful. Thank you.
Crime raged yet again. States of public emergency and zones of special operations.
The government will use all the tools available to protect the lives of citizens.
Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce returned to the track in a sensational triumph. Deaths, dishonour, and decision time for the People's National Party.
Comrade Peter Phillips has retained the presidency of the People's National Party.
When the clicks were counted, Gleaner online readers were racking up the numbers on the stories they wanted to see. I'm Damian Mitchell, and here now are the top 9 stories for 2019 based on your readership of the Gleaner Online. It was the 9th most read story for Gleaner Online readers for 2019, how Leon Houghton spent 82 days in a U.S. jail over honey in his luggage. Customs officers stopped Houghton at the Baltimore airport, accusing him of smuggling liquid methamphetamine, commonly called meth. After almost 3 months in jail, Houghton was released and all charges dropped after 2 rounds of law enforcement lab tests showed no controlled substances in the bottles. While in jail, he lost both of his jobs as a cleaner and a construction worker. In April, there was the tragic murder of 42-year-old correctional officer Ruel Clark Goins by her estranged husband, Patrick Goins, before he killed himself. Mr. Goins was also a correctional officer. The murder-suicide happened in front of the couple's 12-year-old daughter on Waltham Park Road in St. Andrew, as Mrs. Clark Goins was heading for work. She was pregnant at the time.
I understand that the husband gets in a rage, shoot my daughter and shoot himself. It's a hard pill to swallow, but I'm a godly man, and I leave everything to God.
Bus stop at Bustamante, PNP councillor Licari Douglas made the headlines in 2019. Her altercation with a doctor at the Bustamante Hospital for Children was the 7th most read story. Douglas exploded into an expletive-laden tirade and near brawl, triggering a shutdown at the accident and emergency unit for 2 hours. Douglas and the doctor became physical after the politician demanded that her child, roasting with fever, be treated as she had been waiting for too long. The Trafalgar Division councillor would later apologize for her behavior, but maintained that she never assaulted the doctor and therefore reserved the right to press charges. The Jamaica Defense Force came in for high praises last year after quick-thinking soldiers rescued a female student of the Flanker Skills Training Institute in Montego Bay, St. James. The student had lost consciousness during a meeting at the institution on August 2. Soldiers who were visiting the institution saw what was happening and immediately sprang into action, picked her up and rushed her to their JDF service vehicle to the Cornwall Regional Hospital. The JDF says during the trip it was noticed that the young woman was having difficulty breathing on her own, prompting one of the soldiers, Staff Sergeant Walker, to administer CPR. She made it to the hospital and was treated for a panic attack and released. The 5th most read story for 2019, missing teacher Samuel Martin found dead in Clarendon. The decomposing body of the 41-year-old teacher was found in bushes in Juno Crescent, Maypen, Clarendon on April 25. That's 6 days after he went missing. His car had been found in Juno Crescent after a security company responded to a panic alarm. Head of the Clarendon Police, Senior Superintendent Vendolin Cameron Powell, said the body was in an isolated area covered in bushes and had been doused in gasoline, which masks the smell of decomposition. Olympian Khalees Spencer weds pastor. The thrill of the wedding bells pushed this story into 4th position last year. How the 400-meter hurdler married the love of her life, Reverend Michael A. Carter. Spencer has had a successful career, holding one of the best records on the lucrative Diamond League circuit, racking up 4 championship diamonds. The athlete made the matrimonial announcement in 2 Instagram posts. Quote, "In field events, generally one wins a race. This week, though, both of us won. Love won." End quote, she posted. May your 2019 be filled with happiness. Hashtag off-season. Hashtag guess who got married. Hashtag cute couple. On May 28, the headline read, Gleaner columnist and university administrator Martin Henry dies suddenly. It was the 3rd most read story for Gleaner online readers. Henry collapsed moments after he left the studios of Television Jamaica's Primetime News, where he eulogized former Prime Minister Edward Seaga. He was rushed to the Medical Associates Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Henry, a Morant Bay High School graduate, was the Gleaner's longest-serving columnist, writing commentary for the newspaper for more than 30 years. The Ruel Reid scandal featured prominently in the news last year, and the element that was second most read related to his helper. In the Sunday Gleaner article, Reid's helper, Doreen Miller, detailed how she was directed by the former minister's family to open a bank account. It is that account to which the family members had access that transactions involving millions of dollars were deposited. The transactions are believed to be central to a probe being led by the Financial Investigation Division, which has cast a net over the Ministry of Education and several of its agencies, including the Caribbean Maritime University CMU and the National Education Trust. Reid, his wife Sharon, their daughter Sherelle, the CMU president Professor Fritz Pinnock, and Councillor for the Brownstown Division in St. Anne, Kim Brown Lawrence, have been arrested and charged with corruption-related offenses. The matter is now before the court. And the top story for 2019, Miss Universe Jamaica 2014 finalist Zandrea Bailey is dead. It was the story that racked up the numbers in January 2019, how the St. Anne native lost her battle with lupus. 5 years earlier, she had sat with the Gleaner to tell her story of perseverance and pain.
All you have to do is follow through with your dreams. No matter what your situation is, it's possible, because it was possible for me. And you just have to live every day as if it's your last. I know it's kind of hard to hear, but that's my motivation.
And those were the top 9 stories for 2019 based on your readership of The Gleaner online. I'm Damian Mitchell saying thank you so much for making it The Gleaner. We deeply appreciate it and look forward to joining you on the journey for 2020. We leave you with the highlights of the videos that went viral for the year that was. Happy New Year!
Mr. Seaga is God, wonderful, richly masterpiece. Amen.
Congratulations. You all did it. Big up on your self.